YouTube, what up, what up? Coming to you live. What up? Lee George, what up? Ghost Town Bullies, what's going on? Momentum. Hey, man, I meant to call you back. I got tied up. Yeah, I'm just want to drop this quick video, man. I ain't gonna be too long. What up, Compton? I want to be too long on this video. I'll try to move through this video pretty quick. Help some of you guys, get to the next level. What up, Nathan? Galloway? James, what up? Virgil, what up? You headed to Virginia? Okay. How long you gonna be out here? Jerome Jones, what up? Yeah, we're gonna dive into this video. I'll wait a couple more minutes. Let for you guys come up in here. 5 days. What you doing out here in Virginia? It ain't much out here to do. I think it's supposed to rain this week. Huh? Let me see. Because it was a festival going on Sunday. Yeah, it's supposed to rain, well, Sunday and Monday. But I guess why that was canceled. Yeah, we gonna drop this video, man. I got some of this stuff written down because there's so much stuff going on. I had to write it down. But we gonna dive into this video. Hold on. 5 days delivery to Winchester. Okay, Winchester. Oh yeah. I'm familiar with the area. We out there every day, pretty much. I was out there today. Well, not Winchester, Front Royal. I was out there this morning and got back around, what time I get back? Around 10 this morning? 10, 11 this morning, something like that. DCR, what up? Okay. Set up the website today, merch shop. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna dive into some of that. I'm gonna touch on that a little bit. About setting up your business correctly to get some of these credit cards, because some of them I ran into, which was like verifying business addresses. You get declined letters and stuff like that because your business is not set up correctly. You'll get some of those if you if they can't verify your business. But we'll talk about it a little bit. I'm gonna dive in. We were 3.5. So I'm gonna dive in. I'm gonna start off with this particular. I'm gonna start with this credit card because this credit card was a personal guarantee. But only reason why I got this card was because I travel a lot. But let's dive in with this. Let me cover some of this stuff up. All these numbers. All right, here go the first credit card. Now I did a video a while back with credit cards showing credit cards that I got. Now these are new credit cards that I got, new business credit cards that I did get, and I'm just going to update y'all with some of this stuff. Now this is the City Business AA Advantage World Elite Platinum card. Like I said, I travel a lot with American Airlines, so this was a no-brainer to get this card. This card was a personal guarantee, but if y'all been following my videos with the Crown Credit Pro that I partner up with, you can get those inquiries removed within 30 days. No problem. So don't be too concerned about that. But this is a no-brainer for me. Now, they gave me this card with $3,000. I was all right, $3,000, if you know the hacks and ways to increase your credit limit, that credit limit is going to shoot up. They probably just testing me to see where I'm at. $3,000, so I use it. Now, the way I do things, I know a lot of people get these cards, and whether it's personal cards or whether it's business cards, they like to use the credit limit and pay the whole balance off. I don't do that. What I do is, so say like you got, we'll say a $10,000 credit card. Say you use $5,000. Say you got $10,000 credit card. You got it on the 1st of September, and the due date is October 1st. We're just making up numbers or making up days or whatever. October 1st. What I do is, and say like it's $10,000 and you use I don't know, you use $8,000, which is high anyways. One thing you don't want to do is let that $8,000 report to your credit report. So you're gonna have to get that balance down. So if you got $10,000 and your payment is due on October 1st, you use $8,000 already. You need to get that down to 10. You need to get that down to 10%. 10% of $10,000 is a thousand. Okay. So what you need to do is, yeah, I said it right. Yeah, 10,000. Yeah, it's $1,000. You need to get that to 10%. You need to show that you're using the credit. So you need to get that to 10%. A lot of people say 30%, but I say 10% because it looks better. So get it down to $1,000. So report that $1,000 as being what you used. So after you got it to 10%, which is $1,000, and it reports on your credit report, 2 or 3 days after the 1st of October, you pay the balance off. That's the way I do it. It's been working for me. I know a lot of other people say different ways to do different things, but that's the way I do it. That's the hack. That's the hack right there. That's how you boost your credit. That's how you shoot it up. We're talking about personal credit. That's how you boost your credit up. Okay. I just want to throw that out there because a lot of people probably didn't know that. But let's move on to these business credit cards. Now, these business credit cards that I'm about to show you were all no PG. Before I dive into that, I'm gonna talk about the credit cards or the accounts that I got that didn't give me a card. They just gave me an account number. So Advanced Auto Parts. I got an account with Advanced Auto Parts. They gave me an account number. You walk into Advanced Auto Parts, give them an account number. It's a net 30. They gave me a $10,000 credit limit. I used it the other day because which was weird, a coincidence. One of my lights went out on one of my cars. So I got a light and I had to get new jumper cables or whatever. Came up to like it was over $100. So I used the account, gave my account number, and it was a net 30. Now the bill is due. I think the bill is due like the 28th or 29th of this month. So what you do is you don't pay it on the due date. You pay it 7 to 10 days before the due date. 7 to 10 days before the due date. So say like we'll use the same example. September 1st, you use the account. It's due on. They say, all right, well, you got a net 30 account. It's due on October 1st or whatever. We're just throwing out days. It's due on October 1st. You want to pay 7 to 10 days before October 1st. Okay, you follow me on that? 7 to 10 days. So you don't want to pay it too early, and you definitely don't want to pay it late. So you want to do 7 to 10 days, pay the balance, be done with it. $100. That's all you need to do. On all these accounts I'm about to show you, no PG is $100, and that's all you need is $100 before taxes for it to report to your business. Now, some of these cards report to all three bureaus. Some of these cards just report to Dun & Bradstreet. Some of you guys need to get stuff reported Dun & Bradstreet. Of course, you need to get an 80 Paydex score. But the biggest one, in my opinion, is Experian Business. Now, you want to get these trade lines reported to Experian Business. Now, if y'all got any questions, just put them in the chat because I might be talking kind of fast and some things you might not understand. If you put them in the chat, I can answer them after I finish. See if y'all got any questions. All right. So the Advanced Auto Parts, $10,000 credit limit, no PG. The next one I got was Autozone. Now, Autozone didn't give me a credit limit. They gave me a cash account. Cash account is pretty much they give you an account number. You walk into Autozone and whatever you buy, you pay up front. But it still reports to your business credit. Now Advanced Auto Parts only reports to Dun & Bradstreet, but Autozone reports to Experian Business. So I didn't know that until after I did Advanced Auto Parts. But I will go to AutoZone and buy something. So report out, once again, $100 before taxes. I'm walking to AutoZone, give my account number, and pay it up front since it's a cash account. They do have a revolving line of credit, but it wasn't offered to me, so that's cool. No PG. Once again, it was a cash account, but it gave you account number. Another one I got was Home Depot, which I'd used not too long ago was a net 30. That was like a cash account too, and reports to the business. Let me get all the ones off the list. Field man, I did get a field man card. I haven't got the card in the mail yet, but they did give me an $8,000 credit. $8,000, no PG. Once again, no PG. All right, now I'm gonna show you the ones that I do have, and I'm gonna break them down for you. All right, let me see. Here y'all go. There you go. Y'all can see that. There you go. So I'm gonna leave this up for a little bit. I got the first one is Tractor Supply. Tractor Supply. Now they gave me a $10,000 credit limit as well. No PG. Once again, get the card, $100. Get a report. It's a trade line. What's next up? What's that? Florida Core. Florida Core gave me a $9,000 credit limit. Same process. Yeah, and these are all net. I don't think these are like net 30s or nothing like that. Yeah, they are net 30s. These are net 30s. So you want to pay it off in 30 days. Same process. $100 before taxes. 7 to 10 days before the due date. You in there. Simple as that. Don't make this harder than when it needs to be. You don't need to go out there and ball out on none of these cards. Office Depot, they gave me a $10,000 as well. No PG. XPO. A lot of you guys got XPO. XPO. Now a lot of guys that I didn't talk to had to do a PG. I didn't have to do a PG with XPO. Reason why I got XPO was because of the savings, the discounts, the diesel. It was they got some good savings with XPO. So I do recommend getting XPO. It's a net seven account. So yes, you gotta still pay weekly or whatever, but they got some good discounts with XPO. I did get the Exxon Mobil, no PG. Once again, now XPO and Exxon, they work off the same network, which is WEX, EFS, and all that. So now they will try to like split your credit limits, but after I got on the phone with them, I said, no, we're not doing all that. And then they came back to me from the underwriters and they approved it. XPO gave me 22,000 and Exxon gave me 25,000. So XPO, like I said, XPO is pretty good with the discounts. Exxon, now the thing I like about Exxon, I just got off the phone with them yesterday. Exxon, now you can use that. That's a MasterCard. Now you can open that card up like with certain categories. I was looking at the categories, but I got it wide open where I can use it for like maintenance. You can use it for like different other things. I saw you can use it for like carpentry and stuff like that or whatever. It had like a whole list of things. Exxon, I'm about to start using that one. But the thing about Exxon is it's a net 7 as well. So if you go out there and run it up for, you run up $5,000, they're gonna want that money back next week. That's why it's a net 7. So you gotta be very careful with that card. I'm gonna use that card like I use the ADB card, like a maintenance. I'm gonna use it for like Toro as well for the cars and stuff like that. But that's gonna be a good card to use. I believe they only give you 6 cents off the pump. It's not so great. I mean, it's all right. I guess if you look at it as on the car side, it's okay. But as far as on the, diesel, it's not really much of a big discount. I think I did talk about Fuel Man. Yeah, Fuel Man. I did get Fuel Man. Fuel Man gave me 8,000. And like I said, Fuel Man, you can use it on the diesel side, and you can use it on the car side as well. Like I saw, you can use Fuel Man at Wawa's. You can use it at Sheetz, stuff like that. You can use it at 7-Eleven as well. So you definitely a good card to get as well. I just didn't get that one in the mail yet. But those are pretty much, I got all these cards with no PG, the ones I just showed you. Mine is the Fuel Man because I don't have it. Fuel Man is no PG as well. The only card that was a PG was a City Business. But that's one, and then Advanced Auto Parts and AutoZone. So you get all these reporting. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus the city. That's 9 trade lines right there. So there you go right there. That's 9 trade lines. Now I'm gonna talk about the lines of credit I do have. I got 3 lines of credit. One line of credit for 20,000. I got another line of credit for 20,000, and then I got The third one, 30,000. And I use that, here and there, different things, depending on every situation is different. So I do use those here and there. But all these cards, all these accounts, all these available credit that I have, you don't want to burn it up. Yes, you can use the whole thing. It doesn't report. Like you can use the whole utilization and it doesn't report. Like the personal credit, the personal side, you use if you got $5,000, you use $5,000. It's going to affect your personal credit. But on the business side, that doesn't it doesn't happen like that. But one thing you don't want to do is put yourself in some crazy debt where you can't pay back this stuff. Now that's going to burn your business up. So definitely be prepared for that as well. But like I said, all these accounts, all you need to do is spend $100, $100 before taxes. Get it reported to your credit, business credit, so you can get these trade lines reporting, so you can get additional funding. After these cars, you get all these cars reporting. You want to get to 10 to 15. Now you got the loans. Now you can start getting better loans, better terms, lines of credit, better terms, and eventually you can walk into the bank and get $1 million. That takes time though, you know. And I made a post about the whole thing about the what my FICO dropped and stuff like that. That was very true. Like you're going to have to eventually one day you're going to have to show proof of funding. You're going to have to show proof of that you can afford some of this stuff. And that's bank accounts. You're going to have to have cash flow. Everything's not going to just be given to you, you know. This is just a starter point for y'all guys. Some of you guys still got to, build your business credit up. And what Nathan was talking about, with the whole having everything set up correctly as far as your business address. You want to have an 800 number, phone number. You don't want to use a cell phone number. You want to have a business email, you want to have your name at abctrucking.com, for example, something like that. You want to be listed on 401. You want to be listed on Yelp. You want to be listed on Google Business. Like everything has to line up correctly because, like I said, they do verify business. Like Lowe's does that. I seen Lowe's do it. If they can't verify your business, you'll get declined. I know Sam's Club does it. If they can't verify your business, you'll get declined. So everything gotta match up. You can't have like a cell phone number here and 800 over here. They're gonna be like, oh, what's this about? What's going on? You can't have a different address here, different address over here. That's conflicting. So they really look at stuff like that. I also got a copy. I also recommend y'all guys another way to fact check your business is it's called LexisNexis. LexisNexis is another like a third party type of bureau. They can verify a lot of information. You can get a report from them. All you do is got to call them, and you can get a report from them to make sure everything's listed correctly. And if you see something on your report that's incorrect, all you got to do is call them and tell them, hey, this is not correct. This is what it is. Can you correct it? Boom, it's done. It might take a little while to register in the system or whatever, but you can get it done like that as well. But I think I went over a lot of this. If you haven't checked out my first video when I dropped the whole capital on tap divvy, the American Express card I had and stuff like that, Citizen Bank, check out that video. And that was additional funding that I got. I don't even know, just off those cards I just showed you just right now and the lines of credit, I think I came up with, what was it? It was 167,000. Now that's not even including, like I said, the first video I dropped. I didn't even include those in there. So we could be around 180, 185,000, maybe 200,000 worth of credit available to me. Now that's not to say we're gonna burn all that up and just, that's not how you do it. They want to see you being responsible with your credit and making sure you can pay these things so you can get, these additional funds. I always talk about being able to go into a bank and get $1 million. It's very possible. It's doable. You just got to be able to show how responsible you are, and you got to build it up. It takes a while. It takes time. It's not going to happen overnight. Like I said, I've been in business for 4 years. So all this led up to, 4 years. It took a lot. It took a long time, just to be honest. Some people might be able to do it faster than I did, but there was not a lot of information in regards to trucking in the trucking space that nobody was really putting that information out there. So that's why I do these videos for you guys, so y'all can go out there and go get a truck with a line of credit where you're not using the bank. You can just pull from your line of credit, and now you got the title. You know what I'm saying? You want to get to that point. You want to get away from the banks, doing finance and stuff like that, especially going to a dealership and using their banks. I talked to Momentum about that. Like it's crazy how the banks, when you try to buy your first truck and they're trying to use their banks and you get hit with this 30-35% interest rate, and I always tell people, man, go to your own bank and try to see how much money you can get from them. And I talk about Navy Federal a lot because Navy Federal is like, to me, one of the top banks for real. Like they just be giving money, you know, just based off your personal credit criteria. But like I said, if you don't got Navy Federal, get Navy Federal. There's other banks that do it, other good banks, other credit unions, and try to get access to those credit unions, you know. But quick video I just wanted to drop. Let me see if y'all got any questions. What up, Nevada? Mr. Sutton, what up? 1011 Trucking, what up? Y'all got any questions, go ahead and drop them. We already 22 minutes. I'm going to try to be like about 30 minutes, and get out of here. Just drop the questions in there. Y'all got any questions about any of these credit cards? No PGs. Like I said, the fuel cards, XPO, Exxon, Fuel Man. I do got A to B, but I don't use A to B. Be careful with A to B too, man, because A to B, and I said this in the video one time, I don't use A to B for fuel at all. They dropped my credit limit because I was only using A to B for like maintenance and stuff like that. But if you don't use A to B for fuel, and they won't even tell you this. If you don't use it primarily for fuel, or you don't use like a lot of your credit with A to B, they will lower your credit limit. I didn't like that, so it is what it is. A to B is just it's not worth it. The discount's not even worth it. Like I think, was it 5 cents? Like what I'm gonna do with 5 cents? So I still got it though, but I don't even use it like that. I use it for maintenance. It is what it is. XPO is really good. I like it, especially in my area. We getting about like, I believe I used it today and I got like 460 something a gallon or something like that with the XPO. And around here the cash price is like 5 something still. So it's a pretty good deal. I got a couple charge offs and one repo. Hey man, like I said, Crown Credit Pro. And I talked about Crown Credit Pro. I wouldn't be talking about it unless it was legit. I'm telling y'all, if you need to get something removed off your credit report, I don't ask questions how they do it. They did it. It is what it is. It never came back. Go to Crown Credit Pro. They know what they're doing. They move charge-offs, repossessions, student loans, bankruptcies, all that stuff. Just give them a call and check it out. Like I said, they did by me giving y'all my or y'all just saying call me Cooley on YouTube or whatever. I think they take off $200, $250 for a full credit repair. So a lot of you guys got to go to the beginning. Some of you guys can't even start off with business credit because your personal credit is still not fixed. You got to fix your personal credit. Like I said, some of these, like, even though I talk about no PG and stuff like that, but there's a lot more cars out there that you need to use a PG. I talked about American Express business cards. You're gonna have to do a PG. There's no way around no personal guarantee. The city one, that was a personal guarantee. Some of the cars you're gonna have to get a personal guarantee, and once they look at your credit report and it's jacked up, you get declined. Now all you got is a hard pull on your credit report for nothing. You know, so fix your personal credit. You're gonna have to invest into your, making those. You're gonna have to invest into your personal credit, pretty much. It is what it is. Um, any questions? 25 minutes. I didn't find the car applications for AutoZone Advance. How can I apply? I'll put it in the link. I'll put it in the description. AutoZone and Advanced Auto Parts. The Florida Core. This is the Pro. I didn't even take off the. I know I activated it, but I didn't even take off the sticker. This is the Pro Premier. That's the one I got from Florida Core. I'll put all the links in the description. So paid off. Hold on. Paid all collections. No, I wouldn't see. To be honest, I wouldn't even pay the collections. I would have just got it removed. Cause sometimes sometimes when you got collections, sometimes it goes down to like different third parties. They're trying to collect the debt. Most of the time you can get those removed. Don't matter. I wouldn't even paid it off. But you already paid it off though. But sometimes you got to be careful with paying collections off because sometimes they won't remove it off your credit report. So rule of thumb, next time if you got a collection and if you try to pay it off, I would call them first before you pay it off and make sure have it in writing that they're going to remove that off your report. Because if you don't, you just pay something that's not going to get removed. You see what I'm saying? So next time do it like that if you already made payment on the collection. But 9 times out of 10, Crown Credit Pro will get it removed just like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't ask questions. They just do it. It is what it is. I'm just being honest with you guys. Like a lot of this stuff, like, they tell you you gotta wait 2 years before stuff comes off. That's not even true. I seen them do things that I was like, oh, for real, so definitely check them out. Google pulled up everything. Okay. All right, y'all got any more questions? I know I went kind of fast on that business, but it's kind of self-explanatory. Most of the stuff, I just wanted to keep y'all updated on the business credit cards, no PG. It is out there. You can get it. You just got to build your business credit up to get these kind of things with no PG and make sure everything's correct. Showing up on your business credit. If y'all ain't got any more questions, I'm not gonna take too much of your time. I hope y'all out here being safe. Drive safe. I'll try to keep y'all updated with more stuff coming in. I still got some more cars coming in that I applied for, and I'll try to give y'all the details, or how y'all say, the data points. But I will drop the links. Yeah, I will drop the links in the description. I gotta dig them up. They're all in my emails, but I can dig them up, put them in the description. Y'all click on them. Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. A lot of y'all got to tell you, man. I don't know nobody else talking about business credit and trucking. I'm giving you the real deal. Like I said, I've been doing this for 4 years, and this is the real deal, man. A lot of you guys need this. Like I said, when in regards to the trucking space, like I talked about it earlier, like when you got access to especially lines of credit, when you can go find that truck you like on Facebook or something like that, and you can pull from that line of credit and get the title that day, where you don't have to call the bank. You already got the line of credit. What you need to call the bank for? So you take that line of credit and you go pay. Make sure the truck is straight before you give them that money. But you could take from that line of credit and go buy that truck cash. A lot of people, let's be honest, a lot of people don't got $35,000 cash laying around. You know what I'm saying? You know how long it's gonna take to get 35,000 if especially owner operators. Let's just be real. You know how long it takes to save up $35,000 in cash when you got bills and stuff like that. So it's all about using other people's money. That's what they say. Leveraging your credit to get things. That's what they do. That's what the big people do. That's all what they do. As long as you can pay it back, but make it make sense, and make sure the things that you're getting, the interest rates, you're understanding the terms and interest rates and stuff like that, because that can really trick up a lot of things. Some of them line of credits interest rates is kind of crazy, so be careful with that too. A lot of lines of credit, you can get different lines of credits with based off bank statements. You can always get a traditional line of credit through your bank. Like I said, I bank with Navy Federal, Bank America, and Truist. I have a Truist account, so and I kind of play around with each one of them. I got a business account with each of them, and I also have a personal account with each of them too. So I've been building that business relationship as well as a personal relationship with each of those banks to try to get different products from them and see which one has the best one. But so far, I've seen that, especially Bank of America, I was able to get a car in my business name with Bank of America. Navy Federal got different products that was able to get, whether it was loans or whether it was business credit cards or whatever the case may be. But definitely check out your banks. There's other banks out there, but that's just the banks I bank with. Now Chase, I heard Chase was a good one too. I don't have Chase, but Chase, I heard Chase was pretty good as far as the business side and getting different products with Chase. So check that one out as well. You said don't forget. All right. But we over the 30-minute mark line, man. If y'all got any questions, y'all can always shoot a comment in the comment section. Or you can reach out to me, call me Cooley, 804@gmail.com. I always respond. And I'm going to put the links in the description. I'm going to catch y'all later. Y'all be safe.